Blood clot, boy. What's good, y'all?
Welcome back, y'all.
Welcome back.
OSNV. How y'all
OSNV.
doing? We're back. It's been a little bit. We
Spend some
got
time. Spend
check
some
it,
time
y'all.
growing my hair a little. You know what I'm saying?
We got all of our audios up to date on Spotify, iTunes. Go check those audios. If you're on the train, if you got to commute, download that shit. Listen to it. We're just as good on audio as we are good looking on video.
Facts.
So check
yeah,
us
you know
out.
what I'm saying? You get that Barry White. You know what I'm saying? Those
Word
kind
up.
of tones and stuff. You know?
Word up. Yeah.
What's good, y'all, man? We missed y'all. We definitely been trying to connect, but just this time, nowadays it's like you got to fit in regular life with everything else happening. And we haven't aligned the stars. It's been a little hectic, man,
Yeah.
How you been, my brother?
Some good hectic and just busy.
Yes.
It's
Listen,
good to be
busy. Rather be busy than be bored. You know what I mean? All day. But how you been, my G's?
Good, man. I started this new gym. I've been going this last week though. So my daughter visited me from Florida. She lives in Florida now. She lives by Orlando. So she came in.
So y'all went to the beach and shit.
Oh, that was beautiful, man. That was beautiful. It was like the perfect beach weather. It was like 90.
Oh man.
We went out to Robert Moses Park.
Horse.
It's a little bit of a drive. It's like so we're in Queens, so it's like an hour into Long Island with no traffic. So on a crazy beach day, you're gonna be there probably at least an hour and a half and change trying to get over there. It's a little out there, but it's really nice. And parking, and you don't have a long walk because like if you ever go to like Jones Beach, if you park in the wrong field, you got to go across and walk 3 miles just to get to the beach. That shit is crazy. But this spot is nice because it's right there. You park and you walk just a few feet up and you're right there on the beach. So it's really nice laid back crowd, nothing crazy. But it was really chill, man. It was good catching up with my firstborn. She's doing her thing now. She's independent. She live with a
isn't that like a whole different level now? Like
it's the two dynamics. It's crazy because I got the baby now. He's about to turn a year.
It's the yin and yang.
Yes, and to see them together, it's like I'm in awe. Like, wow, I got, my firstborn. She's a grown adult now, and now I got my little baby boy. So that's just he's been keeping us busy, in a good way. Seeing him develop, do all these new things that the kids start doing. It's really nice, man. It's a good experience.
You know what you're gonna eventually find as well is that you're gonna see your habits and mannerisms manifest through them. It's crazy how remember they literally learn from you, right? So these things, when you start seeing how much they look at you and are recording you and how much that is impacting them. So I forgot the study, but it's real credible. It's been a few sources, but it said up till 7 years old. During that time, that's when the child's pretty much personality and who they're going to be.
What age?
Up to 7. So until then,
your little man is kind of like there.
He's
now,
already.
Right? He just turned 8.
Yeah, just a couple days ago, man. It was beautiful, man. The same thing. We had a birthday party in his classroom, and it was dope, man. Seeing the kids embrace him, and his boo thing there, and like it's hilarious seeing these kids, man. And you see the character. Like I can see who Xavier's going to be. You know what I mean? Like, because you just times years by what they are now, you know what I mean? And put that same personality traits in a scenario that's older or more mature.
Do you mean in the sense of like being more like you, his dad or his mom?
No, just in general, like just seeing who they're going to be. But when I was referring to before, our habits that you see in yourself, little things that you're like, holy shit, that's me. So when you're able to see how they're doing it at such a young age and how you're doing it at your age, it shows you the relevancy, depending on what it is, on whether it's something that you check on. You're like, holy shit, okay. It's almost like things come full circle, man. But yeah, and then you have to like and be friends with your adult kids. This is new. You know what I mean? Like, you know, rest in peace, pops. But we definitely uh, hung out and chilled and had many days when I was more mature, like early 30s and stuff, right?
Yeah.
But the dynamic of him and I is different than me and my sons, right? So it's crazy how, like, you gotta like, even now your daughter comes with her man, you have to accept who she is now and whatever that baggage that comes with.
She's her
You know what I
own
mean?
person.
So
Yeah.
it's great. Like, same thing with me and his girls, you know, or whatever.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, I mean, you know, you have a older son, Logan, who's in what? He's like 27 now.
Yeah, he's
in his
27.
late 20s, and then you had Xavier. Now he's 8. Joshua, my son, is about to turn a year in July.
Beautiful, right?
And my
So
daughter
quick,
Davina,
bro.
she's 24. And you know, that day we went to the beach, it was just me and her. So we don't really get moments in person like that to just hang out one-on-one. And it was cool. Like I got to conversate, just small talk. And sometimes those are the special things. Like I don't think she maybe she does realize and appreciate, but those moments, like the ones that I really appreciate, especially knowing that she's far away, and those moments are rare, right? So that day it played out so nicely. You know, we got to talk about a lot of things and clear the air with a lot of things. It was beautiful, bro. And those are the moments that we cherish now, that at our age, you know what I mean?
Yeah. I agree. You know what's today? I went to go get a cut, right? And my son cuts my hair. So just the fact that he cuts my hair, I mean, I pay him and all that for it, but it's just like, it's a bonding. You know, I see it more than just me getting a cut. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Well, barbers are like therapists.
Yeah. And of course he does as well. But it's crazy how sometimes I even wonder, like, how you and your daughter are there's so much distance. You know, I'm like, damn, are we gonna move? I'm contemplating moving and shit too. So all of that, you know, you start thinking about all of that, man, becomes all the factor and shit.
Yeah, and you know, you appreciate the time that you share together.
Appreciate it, yo. Appreciate it.
Hell yeah. Yeah, man. That's the shit you think about when you get older, bro. You know, we're not young. We're not spring chickens anymore.
Yeah, but you don't want to be a spring chicken.
In our minds, we are kind of, because we do a lot of youthful things. You know what I mean? Like we're
what keeps you
and shit like that.
You know what keeps you youthful is just keep creating. Be a creative. Just keep creating content, whatever it is. You know, that helps. This is what life
Absolutely.
is.
I'm so excited with this new project I got going on right now.
Yeah, man.
With these characters I'm developing, it'll be revealed soon. I'm really hype about it, and I'm hype about your book project that you're working on. That's something that definitely needs to, you know, stay in motion. And you know, I'm gonna confess, I've taken a little hiatus. I've taken a little break from writing to the music stuff. I don't know if it was like just being too busy with work and
that's what it is, man.
I kind of I didn't feel like that. I felt like the block. I want to do it when it comes naturally, and because I know we were kind of like promoting it and talking about it, but I don't want to force it either. Like I still want to do it. It's not like I'm saying I don't.
You just gotta catch the vibe. That's all.
I want to catch the vibe. So, it's definitely there. It's definitely on my to-do list, but I want to do it when I'm really like feeling it, which will be soon. I just don't want to force it. You know what I'm saying?
You know what you should do? Carve out some time for you, for miscellaneous, because with me, the content that I write, usually comes from just life experiencing, so, but when you're so busy and you're doing errands, you're not really acknowledging life. So just carve out some me time. Next 2 hours, 3 hours, I'm gonna go work out, do this, blah, blah, blah.
I do that. I still do that. I'll go for my walks, some me time. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
We all need that. We all need that.
Oh, thanks. I just joined this
yoga class.
Yeah, in the city, but like 38th Street. Shit is cool. The only adjustment is there's no showers. So when you do hot yoga, it's like,
oh wow, that should go hand in hand.
Like you look forward to the shit. But I paid. I found it on Groupon. It was like a retarded.
So why didn't you go
like
back?
$68.
Why didn't you go back to the one you used to go to before the pandemic?
I'm still. I go to that one too. But it's first of all, it's in the city.
Right.
And then some local ones have opened up that are near me as well.
Yeah, it's easier.
But it's just, no matter how you cut it, is super, it's pricey. But I mean, it's worth it. It's worth it. But, that's one of the amenities you look for, the shower, you know what I mean? And this one just didn't have one. I mean, I caught it on Groupon. So.
Wait, but this is close to the crib?
No, this is in the city, but I caught it for I caught it for $68 unlimited.
Unlimited for just the first month, or
for the first month? That's it. I'm sure after they'll try to double that shit or whatever.
That's a good price. That's how they get you.
Yeah, but I mean, to be honest, I'm gonna finish it only because I pay for it. But I don't think I'm gonna keep going there because the shower is very detrimental, bro.
Yeah, you gotta have the shower. It's like a lot of jiu-jitsu gyms, you gotta like shower right away, right after. You know what I mean? Like, because you got other people sweat on you and all this shit. So speaking of that, I was hyped because I don't know, I had told you like this gym had opened up like right down the block from me.
Yeah, you did.
But turned out to be kind of a dud. Like the dude running it is not really, I don't know if he's serious like that. I don't know if he's doing it just for fun.
Well, I'll give you an example.
But hold up, but I'm sorry, like I asked him, I said, yo, I'm interested. You know what I mean? Like, let me know your schedule so I can figure out what, Dude tells me like 3 times, yo, I'm going to send it to you today. This is the example I just remembered. I'm going to send it to you today. I asked him on another occasion. Oh, I got you, bro. I'm going to send it to you today. Like, bro, if you're not going to send it, just say I don't have it. You feel me? That's what I don't like. That's the type of shit I don't like.
That's what grinds your gears?
It does, bro, because I'd rather you be straight up with me and tell me, yo, it's taking a little bit of time, but just be patient. Cool. I could hear that.
Yeah.
But don't tell me, yo, I'm gonna send you that, and then like, I don't know, man. It's just flaky people like that. I can't vibe with, bro. Like that's why we keep our circle small, right? We keep our circle small because we don't like to deal with all the exterior nonsense that surrounds us. And that's why that old True Master quote from back in the days, you got to keep that square. You know what I mean? If you want to step in that square, you got to keep your circle tight to be in that square.
Look, I think it's perspective, right? People, you'll be surprised how much people can justify, right? So the whole point is no judgment, bro, because no matter what you do, it could be looked upon in a negative way, depending on who's looking at it. You see all those different memes talking about, it's like a little image where it has a older couple on a mule, right? And then it says people criticizing them from the side saying, oh, look at that. They're abusing they're abusing the mule,
right?
And then one of them, whatever, and they came up with a few scenarios.
I remember. I know what you're talking about.
So in his mind, like, right, and what I was gonna say before you told me that was one of the local spots is so brand new that they don't have a steady schedule. Like you literally have to go online and look at the schedule. Bro, I went as far as calling them, they didn't pick up. I hit them up on IG, they didn't respond.
Yeah.
I just lucked it out because it's my brother-in-law, you know, that clothes store, the children's clothes store, Cortelio, they opened up it's a brand new building. So the second level is awesome. They got a nice little spot there. So it's right above there, super local. I'm like, you know what, fuck it, let me just go there. I went there and they were like, oh yeah. I'm like, y'all don't like answer your phone, y'all don't
right? Like,
check your Instagram.
Do you not like money? Like, do you not want business? Do you not want to pay rent?
So then, but the thing is that they're so new and it probably so overwhelmed. These little knickknacks, bro. That shit is not like processing super. I need to get back.
I can hear all that. That's fine, right? So that's fine.
Just that right there, that lenient, that kind of blanket, I put it on everything. And I said, you know, people just, you never know, bro. You never know, somebody, you're driving and somebody cut you off because they're in a rush or this or that.
Yes, I understand that. Those, but we're talking about different things now. We're getting into different.
My bad.
You know, it's all about like it's all about the circumstance. Because I was talking about that with my daughter. We were building on some high level shit too. Like, you know, you don't know the type of day somebody else is having. So because like you're not the center of the universe, so you can't expect everyone else around you to act accordingly how you feel is how you deem is right, because that person could be having that person could be a nice person, but that exact moment you cross paths with them, they're having a shitty day. You know, they could have just lost their jobs or whatever the case, or just split up with their significant other. So we don't know what that person's going through. You know what I mean? That's what you're talking about.
Pretty much. Thank you. I think that we're pretty much attracting the vibration that we're putting out, right? So we if you're feeling in a funk your whole day, you're going to acknowledge more funk because you're in a funk. So the way to get yourself out of the funk is because sometimes you need to look outwards, right? Or, I mean, never. You should always look inwards. But what can help is outward, visually seen, instead of acknowledging the funk. Acknowledge that you're acknowledging only the funk and start acknowledging the opposites of funk. So once you manually get those gears turning, that definitely helps out too. You know what I'm saying?
Yo, that concludes another Deep in the Rabbit Hole session with Art.
You know what I mean? I feel like, remember Ghostface when he had those Pearls of Wisdom skits on MTV?
Oh yeah.
Those little skits every now and then. Yeah, I'm half baked right now too. Have some nice.
Oh yeah, you feeling nicey nice?
Some nice goodies. Yeah, what up? Let's go with music. Have you heard anything new?
Just that. I don't know how new it is. The fucking new Bad Bunny album.
Said Bad Bunny.
I got it. Yo, I know we on that hip hop shit, but
no, that's all good. I like Bad
summer
Bunny
summer vibing. You in the whip, you know, put some reggaeton on, you know, especially if you Latino like us. You know, I was vibing to that shit. So
no,
I'm not hating on Bad Bunny, kid. He's doing his thing.
He's doing his numbers, and
we gotta show love.
His album is dope. I listened to that.
Shit is spoiler.
And yeah,
got some bangers on it.
There's a lot of songs that I like on there, but
on some hip hop shit, not really. I mean, I told you about that group, Coast Contra. What's their name? They like on some real hip hop shit. I love it. They're on some boom bap shit. I don't know if like I see little clips from them. Like they have like a podcast. They're all sitting on a table and they're all like doing like a cipher. They're all spitting. Yeah. And I think they dropped an album not so long ago. I heard a couple of tracks, but they're representing some real like old school hip hop vibe, which I really dig. And they all like
hip hop wise.
They all got different styles.
Do you like Sci-Hi? Nice. You like Sci-Hi the Prince?
I never heard of him.
Yeah, I'm sure there's plenty of songs. He's in Kanye's camp.
I probably heard his music, but
they don't even know. Yeah. So Sci-Hi, he came out with an EP. It was cool. I mean, he's a lyrical dude. He's killing shit. So yeah, he killed it. But like overall playback, no,
nothing new.
not
Is nothing new?
It was still dope. He's such an ill lyricist. But I think the beats were dope, but it could have been a little bit better. Post Malone, new album. I liked his album. Not that this one's whack, but I like the other one a little bit better as well.
You got to send them to me so I can hear them.
Did we discuss Kendrick Lamar's album last time? Yeah, right? We did.
Yeah, I love Kendrick, man, but I wasn't feeling them beats.
Yeah.
The first thing I gravitate to is beats. Then I'll listen to it again a few times and, you know, listen to the bars, dissect the bars. But if the beats is, I'm not really going to vibe to it too much. You know, come on, you could be honest. You could be honest. You know what I mean? For a Kendrick album, there wasn't really a lot of bangers on it.
I had to understand that this album is more so about accepting it as a whole body of work. It's not a song by song. It's not like, yo, that shit got mad singles or, you know, or a few concept songs. No, the whole album is a concept. So it forces me because he's not corny. You know what I mean? Like he's super ill.
He's one of the illest, bro.
He's
one of the illest.
But the songs, I can't just be like, yo, son, go listen to this song without saying you got to listen to this one and this one too, to, you know, something like that.
Maybe I got to listen to it top to bottom and
that's really, what you got to do.
Really, really listen to it. But if I'm not doing like this, like, oh shit, you know what I mean? Like when you're really feeling something, you can't stop. You can't stop your head from doing this shit.
Pause. Yeah.
So pause.
Pause for the cause.
Did you do that to that album? Did you really nod your head to it? Be honest.
On a couple songs.
Well, send them to me because I want to hear them again.
Yeah, I mean, there was a couple where he went off, you know, but this one was very personal. You know, you could tell there was a motive, more of a.
You could do a personal song, a personal album with some hotter beats. Listen, man, that's just my opinion, bro. You know.
Yeah.
I want some shit that gets me hype. I want to hear some shit that gets me hype. Not everything, but let's talk about that Stranger Things, though. That's what we could talk about.
Yo.
That Stranger Things season 4.
Shit is definitely a lot more gruesome. It's crazy how that dude was the one that ended up being the, you know what I'm saying?
That shit was a triple twist, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
That shit was crazy. Spoilers. Spoilers.
Yeah, somebody gave me a spoiler to it. Well, they didn't give me a full spoiler, but they gave me enough for me to know, okay, this is what's going to happen.
Oh, you mean when it ends?
Yeah.
All right, so check it. This is not going to be the last season.
Yeah, so July 1st is comes back.
No, I know, but that's part 2 to this season, season 4. There's going to be a season 5.
Awesome.
Remember, there's an overarching villain entity to this whole shit, the Mind Flayer. That shit that they showed, like that large thing in the background. Mm-hmm. He's the one like controlling all that shit in the Upside Down. And like one of the kids said in the breakdown, he's like, if the Demogorgon, that first monster with the thing that opens up, the one that was trying to kill Hopper in Russia, if he's like a foot soldier, then that dude Vecna is like his 5-star general. You know what I mean? Like this new villain is like his 5-star general, but there's a bigger villain. So they gotta bring this shit full circle now.
That shit is crazy.
Well, yeah. So that twist was so ill. The way they wrote that shit with like the little kid, and I don't know if you noticed the dude that they went to visit in the mental asylum, the guy with his eyes closed shut. You know who that was, right? That was Freddy Krueger.
Get the fuck out of here.
That was Robert Englund. That was Freddy Krueger.
Holy shit.
Yeah. So when he's telling the story, he's making it sound like, oh, it was a demon or whatever, that right? And so that was his version of it. And then that way they did that twist at the end, like the little kid was the one that was doing all that shit. And the little kid ended up being number one in the fucking program. And he was the first one with those powers. And so all the other kids after that were like, I guess derived from his powers or some shit like that. And then it turns out that he was the orderly, right? And then fucking 11 is so powerful. That little girl was so powerful. She sent that motherfucker into another dimension, bro.
So
she burned him through the fucking reality and sent him to another dimension.
The time that she was in, right?
Are you confused by that? A little bit?
All right. I'm a little confused by that.
So check it. So she's older now, 11, right?
Yeah.
So she's getting bullied, whatever.
Dude, I know that. Yeah.
Okay, so this dude, one of the doctors from the earlier state, I don't remember his name, but he's the one that talked to her. He said, "Listen, I can help you get your powers back." So they took her to that.
Yeah.
Okay, so they took her to that base,
and she ended up going back to the spot.
So so all those visions that you see of her with the other kids, and they show her as a little kid, that's her tapping into her memories. So all that shit had already happened. It was just with her. Him. It all that happened because she was. Remember, they showed her in the tank, and they show her like.
Asleep. So she was just She
was going through her memories.
Copy.
When she was
now
little.
It makes sense.
She was going through her memories when she was little, and she was remembering everything that went down and how she was able to tap into her powers.
Yeah, makes sense now. I got
when
it.
She
now.
blasted this motherfucker into hell.
Yeah.
It was because it reminded her of like her mom giving birth to her or some shit. Her name is Jane, right? Her name is Jane. And so that was what kind of helped her getting her powers back.
That's crazy.
You get it? So all that shit already happened. That's why this dude went to the upside down.
And it's crazy because it had you almost even thinking if she was bad. You know what I mean?
Yeah, because it made you think like she was the one that slaughtered all those other kids.
It's crazy.
But it was this dude.
Yeah, it was dope. It was dope writing.
So, and then they show him as like this disfigured monster. It's like he's like full powered now. He's like Super Saiyan now.
Yeah.
Now all his psychic abilities is like times 10 now.
Yeah.
It's crazy, the way they did that shit, it was crazy storytelling.
That dude, that kid, he's gonna pop up too.
Which kid?
The bully kid. Watch him pop up.
Which bully kid?
The one that was fucking with her. That moment she ended up
Oh, you think so? Did he die? Did he die?
I don't know. I don't remember seeing him dead.
Oh, maybe he will pop up. I don't know. But listen, they need allies because they need her to get her. She needs to get her Dark Phoenix on.
Her mojo back there.
She needs to get her Dark Phoenix on because, well, bro, that show is ill.
Yeah, that shit is super ill.
So they're gonna do a 5th season.
Yeah, that. I love it. I love that. What else did I finish that I told you? Oh, Snowfall. Snowfall was amazing. That's crazy.
I gotta say, these shows on Hulu and FX, they don't get as much love as they should because they're not on Netflix.
Yo, but Dave is on Hulu, and that shit is fire too.
It is.
The Snowfall was crazy, bro. That shit was
amazing. I mean, it's loosely kind of based on Freeway Ricky Ross because he was like tied into like, he was tied in with the government somehow, with the feds. And remember like back in the 80s or late 70s when they flooded the streets with crack cocaine.
It's crazy, bro. That whole story. I can't even believe that, all of that. I mean, you knew it back then, but like the fact that they have it in fucking shows now and they're telling you it, it's almost like this. I mean, maybe go as far as say it's spit in our face, bro. Like, yeah, they fucking flooded our.
But with
drugs.
You know who's behind that, right? John Singleton.
That's
John
crazy.
Singleton is behind that whole show, so he already has the whole show mapped out. So obviously they're gonna go into next season. I mean, it's gonna be all out war now. The kid that plays Franklin Saint.
So crazy how he starts back at ground zero, bro.
The kid that plays Franklin Saint, he's not even American, bro. He's British.
He's doing a great job,
Like,
bro.
what?
That shit is fire. All of that is fire. That's fire.
I showed them respect. I showed them mercy. I showed them there, and they still do this shit to me. Yo,
when they showed the girl, the aunt. You know, there's a character based on her too, and
Louis, which aunt?
Louis, and
well, she's not his aunt. She's her uncle, his uncle's wife. Kind of like aunt, kind of.
Yeah,
like.
bro, that's your
but not
tia.
Not blood. Yeah, but
that's it. You're gonna call
her
your
right.
titi, bro.
Yeah, you're right. You're right.
So
but there's no more titi now because they're gonna be gunning for each other.
Yo, there's she went to jail and she came home and they had interviews with
in real
her.
Life.
Yeah, and she looks like spot on, bro. I heard that is shit like that.
So the CIA guy Teddy took all his money,
and they're talking about KGB too, bro. And you're like, what?
You know, okay, so
fuck?
I'm into Narcos. I don't know if you've been watching Narcos.
Yeah.
So Narcos Mexico. So the dude that plays the Cuban Russian guy, because all right, so the reason they don't look like Russians. The little short dude, that's the dude that plays El Chapo.
Yeah.
Chapito.
Yeah.
They just gave him a mustache. So what happened was Franklin's mom met him in Cuba when they went to go hide, and I have this weird feeling that Teddy didn't kill his dad. I don't know why, but you know how they got to show you the body, like they got to show. They kind of like.
I seen that a long time ago. I don't 100% remember.
It was like remember when the dad had to go he had to go hide out because Teddy was about to kill him. So him and the dad and his wife, his mom went to Cuba to hide out. And then they showed like later on, one of the ending scenes, Teddy rose up on him, but they don't show him kill him. Franklin thinks, as far as Franklin's concerned, Teddy killed. Well, that's the CIA guy's name, Teddy, right?
Yeah. I gotta watch that. That was a minute.
Yeah, Franklin thought that no, it wasn't. It was not. You just seen it like a month ago. You seen it recently.
What? It's brand new. It just came out.
I'm talking about Snowfall.
Oh, they meant Narcos, bro.
No. I said I meant try to keep up here. Fucking
my bad, son.
Fucking Buddha head. Yeah. All right, I just mentioned Narcos because El Chapo's in it. I'm talking about Snowfall. Teddy, the CIA guy, killed. We think that he killed his dad, but they never showed it. Remember, they never showed him killing his dad. So I'm thinking maybe they might bring him back. I don't know.
Who else said that? Just said that. But
what are the rules of movies? If you don't see the body, he's not really dead.
Okay. Or he was a character too. They didn't want to like just kill him off like that.
Yeah.
I don't know, bro. This guy, he's not even Teddy anymore, right? What's his new name now? Steve.
Let's just call him Teddy because that was his.
He's kind of like over.
Yeah, because he's fucking with that chick. Like they rekindled some shit. They were like fucking around. She's like his sidekick now.
You saw how he just took $30 million away from him that easy, bro?
More than that. It was like 70 mil.
It's crazy, bro.
So he had shit all over, like
different.
What do they call those? Foreign, foreign banks and all this shit. And he just like nothing. And it was and Franklin says if this would have been a legit seizure, we would have all been in handcuffs. So he did that shit on the low.
Yeah.
Teddy's went and fucking used the CIA connects, and that's why he told his boss, the guy that he talks to, the other white dude, he's like, yo, I just got some more money for us to finish off this war. Like, what?
Crazy.
And they do shit like that, bro.
Crazy how much it never really showed you him touching base with his report tools, right? Who he reported to.
Right. It's all secret meetings.
To get the direction. So for the most part,
he was acting on his own.
It looks like he was acting on his own.
Uh-huh.
But what he's doing the weight of that act is not by one person. And I think this is where they kind of humanize it to make people not really think about it too hard, because this was the fucking government who did this shit. Like, this is crazy, bro.
Yeah.
But they make it seem like it was just Teddy, because they never really show you touching base, how he touches base and gets like his, what's the mission objective and this and that in specifics. Like,
well, I think the objective is to flood the street with dope and get that money and provide it to their wars, to fund their wars. Their illegal
but that's
wars.
stuff that he was saying. Like, they never showed the meetings of when this was being cascaded to Teddy.
Yeah. I got you.
You know what I mean? Like, so they make it seem more like it's all the create. Yeah, they say CIA, but it's really Teddy who you see. You never really see the CIA. Every now and then you see a dude pop up.
So I know, listen, it's loosely based on real life shit, but it's not gonna be exact. So for dramatic effects, how do you think this all ends? You think Franklin gets killed? You think he gets to kill Louis? You think his mom makes it out? That's what I'm saying. But for dramatic effects, I'm saying
Louis didn't die because, like I told you a couple of weeks ago.
In real life, yes, I know. But what I'm saying is, forget about real life for a second. For dramatic effects, they might change some shit around for the story of the show. You feel me?
Yeah, I don't see them killing Louis.
Because if Freeway Ricky Ross never got killed, and if that character is loosely based on Freeway Ricky Ross, then that means that Franklin Saint.
Who would be Freeway Ricky Ross? Would it be
Franklin Saint?
Yeah.
Who else?
Oh yeah, duh. For a second, I was thinking about his boy, who out of nowhere he just became Christian, right?
Oh, Leon.
Yeah, Leon.
Yeah, well, he's smart. He's like,
but you saw how gun-ho and gangster he was at first?
Crazy. He reminded me, you know who he reminded me of? Menace to Society.
Facts. Yeah.
Right? Lawrence Tate.
Yeah, exactly.
He was like crazy, just killing everybody.
Yeah, super primal instincts. And for him to tells you, bro, when the spirit catches you, like catches.
I don't think he went full Christian. He just started like thinking like, fuck, where's this all going? Like, we either gonna end up getting locked up or getting killed.
Yeah.
And his boys were like, well, if you leave, am I gonna be in charge now? Remember the dude told him, one of his boys? I was like, damn, man, they just don't give a fuck. They out for that paper. But it's such a great show, man. The writing, I just feel like these shows are on Hulu, but they're made by FX.
Another show that we said we're gonna hold off until I saw it, which was the Ozark. And
oh shit, we didn't talk about Ozark?
Nah, because I was like, yo, I didn't see that. He's like, all right, next time. That shit was I don't know, man. It was crazy how they did Ruth, right? They just did it so dirty, bro. Like,
they were kind of foreshadowing it though. She's wearing the white dress.
Yeah, but it was like, wow, bro. Like, at least have somebody from that tree come out of.
My happy ending for her would have been, she gets out of this alive, takes that money, and remember, she had like one cousin that was still alive, right? 3, what was his name? 3, the youngest one.
Yeah.
Her just sailing off into the sunset, whatever. But it's not that type of show. It's not a show about happy endings.
But it's crazy how really nobody from the family, thank God. You know, I'm happy now that nobody from the family died.
But it goes to show that they all went in too deep with that life. That was their life. That's it. That's how it ends. They're just complete like gangsters now, right? I mean, I thought Wendy was gonna get it.
I thought his wife was gonna get it too. Nah. She was.
They all made it.
Yeah, she was born for this part, bro. Like, she's gangster.
Yeah. So I think it was mixed reviews. Like, people weren't too crazy about the ending. I wasn't mad at it. You know what I mean? But because the show as a whole was just crazy. You know what I'm saying? So those 3 shows, like Ozark, I put Snowfall up there. I mean, it's a different type. It's a different type of show.
I didn't see the last episode for Obi-Wan, but I'm pretty much up to date besides that.
Oh, so you want to switch it up now? You want to switch it up from real life shit?
Yeah. No, because before I forget, before we move on, that was another show that I wanted to touch base on. Did you get a chance to see? Are
What?
you up to date with it? The Obi-Wan?
Obi-Wan? Yeah, I'm up to date. It's a mini series, so it's only going to be 6 episodes. I believe only 6.
Yeah,
So
they
it's
come out Wednesday,
already,
right?
this was already episode 4.
4. Yeah, I didn't see 4 yet.
But you didn't see the one that came out Wednesday?
No.
Oh, it's dope.
Yeah?
It's the best one.
Good, because he's pussyfooting too much right now.
I think they're trying to show how the shit that happened with Anakin like really fucked his head up, and all the Jedi's getting killed. He's like, I don't want no part of his life anymore. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because listen, I binged a lot of the fucking the animated series, the Clone Wars. And that fits, it shows you all the adventures that Anakin and Obi-Wan went on and all the crazy wars they went through during the Clone Wars. So it shows you like their bond. So when Revenge of the Sith happened and that whole betrayal happened, it was crazy, man. Like it was hard for him to endure that, and almost killing him and then finding out that he's still alive. Like
and crazy powerful now too. Like
crazy power. Yo, Darth Vader dragging those people through the village.
It's crazy.
Like ruthless.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Ruthless. But this next ruthless. Yeah, but they're gonna tie that in good. You gotta like look at a timeline of how everything fits, otherwise you get confused. Like the Mandalorian is nowhere near that timeline. You know what I'm saying? That's later on. This is still before the original trilogy.
Yeah.
Does that confuse you a little? Like the timeline?
No, I never really thought about it, but yeah, I know that they're not on the same level. What's
it's
another?
The Mandalorian is later in the future.
Yeah, I like Mandalorian is sick.
I think it's the best one. It's the best one out of the Star Wars shows.
Yeah, so far.
You know?
I agree. There was another one. The fuck is that?
What? So we talked about
Adam Sandler.
Oh, Ozark.
That Hustle. Did you see that new movie?
No.
He's like a fucking coach. Well, he's a scout. It's almost like an Al Pacino role. It looked like he was trying to, catch that vibe.
That Uncut Gems type of shit. Remember Uncut Gems?
It's serious like that. Another serious film.
All right, I'll check it out. Yeah, I mean, maybe that's because his comedy started getting a little too cheesy after a while. Like I don't like that type of comedy. I like the Judd Apatow.
Cool. That and little doses, micro doses.
Nah, like, I don't know. He came out with a lot of shitty ass movies.
But he also has a lot of great movies too.
He's also got a lot of money, so who am I to fucking judge?
Yeah.
Netflix is like, here, take all our money, make more shitty movies.
Did you see that Cat Williams, the most recent one?
No. I was watching, cool. You got to check out these dudes from New York, Chris Stefano. He's got a special on
send me the link.
On Netflix. It's on Netflix. It's called Speshy Weshy. He's hilarious because he's this white dude, but he's married to like this Puerto Rican chick. So he talks about how like, being white and like Spanish family and all this shit. Yeah, he's pretty funny.
You ever heard of Mark
Norman?
Yeah. He is he's fucking beast, bro.
Yeah, I saw he's from New York too.
He's from New York.
He's from New York.
Yeah, his shit was funny.
Well, which one did you see? That he has a new special on Netflix?
What was it? We had a little smoke session, and my boy just brought it up. So he brought it up on YouTube.
He says a lot of perverted shit.
Yeah, this shit had his fucking dying.
I know.
Had his rolling on the floor. But yeah, that shit was that.
Check it. Andrew Schultz. You know Andrew Schultz?
Yeah.
He just had Rogan on. He's got a new studio now. Bro, that's like the shit looks like the Tonight Show with Johnny Carson. Like you don't even.
I saw it. I think I saw a little. No, I didn't see that episode.
It was his brand new episode. His first guest in the new studio was Rogan. and he's just chilling with them. Like, it wasn't serious. They were just goofing around, acting like, a bunch of just us friends, just chilling, talking shit to each other. That's how it was. You should check it out.
I'm gonna check out that shit so fast.
It was pretty good, man. So let's put a bow on this. It's fucking late. It's almost 2 a.m.
What time you getting up? You getting up in the morning?
Every morning.
What time though? What time you gotta get up?
Early, bro. Early, 7-ish. I mean, so when I go to the office, I'm already up at 6.
Facts,
it depends whenever.
But you're home tomorrow, right?
Yeah. It depends whenever the baby decides to wake us up. He's the alarm.
Facts. Yo, my brother, it is always a pleasure. Yo, thank y'all for checking in. Don't forget.
Like and subscribe.
It costs nothing to do that.
Don't get so high. Don't get too high like
Art. Macro. You know what I mean? You could do all of that. Yo,
microdose. We're going to microdose too. Let me know.
There's macro dose.
I'm shrooms.
My bros.
Peace.